doing recording around my... So this is my Sally port.
Yeah.
Okay, the court has their own rules. I transport prisoners in and out of this area. So everything you're doing here is a threat to my safety. So I need to know who you are. So I'd like to see your identification.
How am I a threat to your safety?
Okay, I'm not going to ask you again. Can I see your identification,
No, you
please?
cannot. Am I under arrest? Am I being detained?
You're about to be. Now turn off the camera.
I'm about to be arrested.
You are. Can I
Film
see
me
your
out
ID,
in public.
please? This isn't public. This is a
It
secure
is
area.
public. Have you read the friggin' sign? Let's go read the sign, gentlemen.
Let's not.
Yes. Let's read the sign.
All right.
You don't want to read the sign? You don't want to read the sign? Let's go read the sign.
Contact with the gentleman filming outside of the courthouse against himself.
The interaction begins with an officer immediately framing a harmless cameraman as a threat, revealing how quickly some law enforcement officials jump to fear-based assumptions instead of following policy or law. The officer's body language and tone clearly show agitation, not professionalism, and that sets the stage for unnecessary escalation. Rather than approaching calmly and asking questions, he jumps straight into authority mode, demanding ID without legal justification. This shows the dangerous mindset of officers who believe their feelings equal law. When an officer starts the encounter at 100, the situation is already compromised.
Let's see here.
See,
Let's see here. What's it say?
trooper parking only.
You know how to read? Trooper parking.
All right. Okay,
Trooper parking. I'm not parking.
that's fine.
What's that one say? Trooper parking.
what's
That's
your name?
That direction. This one is for this spot. There's no sign saying I can't go in there.
There is not.
No,
So
there's
can I have
not.
your name, please? I'm asking you. It's a lawful order to identify
Lawful
yourself.
order. What have I done?
I'm asking you to
crime-
identify yourself.
What crime have I committed?
Failing to identify yourself. How do I know that you're not
Have I committed a crime? I don't have to
haven't-
identify myself to you unless I've committed a crime.
Okay, you need to put your hand down right now. All right, I'm asking you to identify yourself.
No,
Are you not
you
identifying
don't-
yourself?
you
Then
don't
let's
have-
go. I'm
Where
asking
am I
you to leave.
going?
I'm
Where am I
I'm
going?
telling you right now, you're
Where am I
about to get
going?
trespassed from the courthouse.
Trespass from
Yes,
outside.
I am telling you that
There's
right
law
now.
that says I can stand.
No,
out
there's
here and
not.
film
Do you
this
have a
building.
matter of court? No, you do not.
Yes,
I am not going to argue with you.
law
Do you have
says
court
I
right
can stand
now?
out here.
Let's go. Are you
need
on the
to
court
calm
calendar?
down. You need to calm
No,
down.
you need to.
As the filmer politely requests clarification, the officer refuses to listen and instead insists the area is secure, despite the absence of signs or barriers restricting public access. This reveals a deeper issue: officers who believe everything around them becomes private property simply because they work nearby. His trembling frustration suggests he equates a camera with danger, showing a lack of emotional stability essential for public service. The moment he threatens arrest without a crime, his authority becomes abusive rather than lawful. These early red flags show exactly why transparency is needed.
Calm down.
You need to calm down. Let me
Then
talk
give
to
me
your
your
supervisor.
identification.
How about that? Let me talk to
Okay,
your supervisor.
absolutely.
You're out of control. You
Sold
need
out
to
in
calm
3, 2.
yourself down. Tell me what to do. You don't have no authority over me. Who do you think you are?
Is there a sergeant in Kenai?
He said, as long as I'm not inside the courthouse. Am I inside the courthouse?
Okay,
Isn't that
do
what
you
you
not
said?
see?
Isn't that what you said?
Do you not understand that walking around this building, videotaping this entire building might raise some alarm?
I own this building. The citizens of this state own this building. It's not your building. You don't have no authority out here unless I'm committing a crime. Am I committing a crime? And if
You know
so,
what?
what crime am I committing? Failure ID? I don't have to ID.
I'm done talking to you.
I don't have to ID to myself
fine.
to you.
I'm done
well, if you're
talking
done
to you.
talking to me, why don't you walk back in there and get out of my face?
No,
How's that?
I have every right to be here that you do. You just
Yeah.
argued that to me.
Yeah. I have every right to be here.
So do I. I'm a
You-
citizen of Alaska as well.
You're not.
The officer's refusal to read posted signs on camera exposes his fear of being proven wrong. It's a common tactic among insecure officers: avoid evidence and rely instead on sheer intimidation. The filmer, meanwhile, remains calm and invites clear examination of the signage, something any professional officer should have no issue with. But the officer resists because transparency threatens his narrative. This shows how some officers weaponize confusion to justify illegal demands. That kind of behavior is the precise opposite of public accountability.
Right now, you're in your official capacity.
I am.
Yeah, which means you don't have any freaking rights.
Okay.
How dare you come out here and talk to me like that?
How dare you come record
How
my video?
dare-
How would you bring your
I have
attitude?
every right.
Okay,
I
good
am
for
a
you.
journalist. gathering content for a story on this building. I have
Okay.
every right to be here and look at the vehicles that we pay for, the building that we pay for, and to check and make sure you guys are taking care of it. You have no authority over me. What do you think you are? Come out here barking orders at me? Give me your, I don't have to give you my ID. Don't you know the law? Aren't you law enforcement? It's not how it works, buddy. You're gonna learn today, dude.
Okay.
You're gonna learn today.
All right.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
You're gonna learn today.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're gonna arrest me, you go ahead and arrest me. I'm not gonna resist.
You
I have
asked
no
for a
weapons on
supervisor.
me.
We're waiting for my...
The confrontation sharpens when the officer claims failure to ID is a crime, even though no lawful detention or suspicion exists. This demonstrates a fundamental misunderstanding or deliberate misuse of constitutional rights. Officers who treat voluntary identification as mandatory erode the very freedoms they swear to protect. When the filmer challenges him with direct questions about legal authority, the officer's tone becomes more hostile, proving he relies more on intimidation than knowledge. This moment reveals how quickly officers without training default to aggression when challenged by informed citizens.
Supervisor
I
to
have
arrive.
no weapons on me.
Hey.
I have no ill will, no ill intent. I'm here simply quietly filming.
Waiting for a supervisor. You
that's
asked for a
right.
supervisor.
Yeah. Threaten me with arrest. You go ahead and arrest me. I haven't done nothing wrong. Nothing. I have every legal reason to be here.
At 30.
I'm threatening you with, I'm a threat because I have a camera. You crazy?
Bill Condon is counter traffic at SPD.
You need to check yourself, dude. You
Okay.
need to check your attitude.
Okay.
It ain't happening today, dude. I don't know who you think you are, but you have no authority over me. None. Are you a supervisor?
Nope.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
It's Officer Staley.
It's Officer Staley.
Staley.
How do you spell that?
Like Stanley without the N.
Okay. What's your badge number? 63. Awesome. Thank you. Who's the highest rank out here out of you three?
The filmer calls for a supervisor, which is a smart move when dealing with an emotional officer. Yet the officer continues lingering aggressively, refusing to disengage. This is classic ego-driven policing, unable to retreat, unwilling to admit fault, and desperate to maintain domination. The filmer remains composed, repeating lawful boundaries while the officer escalates verbally. When an officer treats constitutionally protected conduct as a personal insult, it demonstrates a dangerous mindset unfit for public duty. Supervisory review is clearly needed here.
No one? None of you?
We're all the same.
Is this the supervisor? Kenai PD.
Yep.
On state property. That's you guys' jurisdiction, not his. You think I'm just some idiot coming out here? I know my laws. I know my rights.
Okay, good for you.
And I'm literally standing on my rights. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. You have no authority over me. You're gonna go bully somebody. You go bully somebody else. You ain't gonna bully me.
Just telling you not to...
I can film anything I want, anything I can see in public, anything my eyes can see, I can film. It's not the law. No, I'm not inside the courthouse.
You're within the court property.
I'm not inside the courthouse.
Okay,
This gentleman
so-
right here said, as long as I'm not inside the courthouse, I'm fine. Got it on
Okay,
video.
so that's fine, but walking around the courthouse, filming trooper cars, filming vehicles, you don't think that's not suspicious? That's the only reason I
think-
came out...
When backup officers arrive, they appear far calmer and more balanced compared to the first officer, highlighting the glaring contrast in professionalism. Their posture and communication immediately reduce tension, proving that attitude, not the camera, is what triggers escalation. The calmer officer acknowledges there is no crime and no reason for a demand to identify. This demonstrates how proper training and emotional regulation can de-escalate any situation. It also exposes the first officer's lack of patience and possible personal insecurity around accountability.
Find out who you are.
I think it's suspicious the way you came out here barking orders.
Because
You
I
have
wanna
no
know who you
authority
are.
over me. You don't need to know who I am. It's none of your business.
Okay.
Sorry, what's your, Grims? What's
Grimes.
your name?
Grimes, sir.
Grimes.
Yes.
And your badge number?
K20.
Awesome. You said 20?
20.
20. Awesome. Thanks, man.
What's your name?
I'm not giving you my name. Not after the interaction I just had. I would have, but
No, you wouldn't have. That's the first thing I asked you to identify
now
yourself.
when you
and
come
said,
out
"We're
barking
done."
orders at me, yeah,
Come
you
back
go
up
ahead
here
and go
again.
back to work. You're dismissed, tyrant. I ain't putting up with you today.
Hey, sir.
It ain't happening.
Can I have a conversation with you?
This guy just, no, the whole thing escalated because he came out screaming. He was supposed to be at like 9, like you are, you're at like 4. He came out here at 100, straight off the bat. I'm not putting up with it today. I have every right to be here. You and all you guys know it. I'm outside the courthouse.
Despite the presence of more stable officers, the first officer keeps circling back, attempting to provoke the filmer with comments meant to regain control. This behavior reflects an insecurity that becomes dangerous when paired with the authority to detain or arrest. Instead of resolving the issue professionally, he tries to reinsert himself into the conversation, showing a need to dominate rather than serve. The filmer calls him a tyrant out of frustration, and while name-calling isn't ideal, it exposes how an officer's own hostility invites emotional responses. True professionalism would mean disengaging, not escalating.
I'm not here to tell you.
I was told, I'm going to explain to you what I was just told.
Absolutely.
By that gentleman on the left right there.
Okay.
He told me as long as I'm not in the courthouse, I'm fine. And then I come over here, these signs say this right here, right? Is that correct? I can't go down there. That's true for parking. Well, parking. Technically, I can go down there by law, but I'm not going to go down there because I'm not trying to start no.
Yeah, that's
but
probably good.
this over here.
So,
Is there any reason for me not to be over here? Exactly. Thank you very much. Why don't you go tell that tyrant right there to do his job and go back in the courthouse?
there's no reason to call names and stuff.
After the way I was just treated,
Well,
dude,
I'm not treating you that
I'm
way.
actually being calm compared to the way I was just treated. I will not be bullied.
Okay, so what
A
is?
man standing here with a
Do
camera.
you mind me asking what your intent is here?
What does it look like my intent is?
I honestly have no
What
idea.
am I doing? Let's see.
Seems like you're here to rile people up and see what kind of
I didn't
reaction
say
you
nothing to nobody. I was quietly filming the outside of this building.
The filmer explains his purpose clearly: journalism and accountability. Yet one officer still insists the act of recording is suspicious, showing how deeply some officers misunderstand the First Amendment. Recording government buildings is not a threat, it's a constitutional right and a fundamental tool for civic oversight. When officers mistake lawful observation for criminal intent, they reveal a culture of secrecy instead of transparency. This illustrates why public filming is essential. It exposes which officers understand the law and which ones rely only on authority.
The only interaction I had was with this gentleman. It worked out perfect. He said, as long as you're not in the courthouse, you're fine. I walked around over there. I walked around over here.
Okay.
That's it. I haven't interacted with anybody. Every time I had an interaction, I was approached.
Okay.
So how is that me looking for a confrontation?
I can't imagine any other reason to stand out here and film the courthouse, but
I'm
that's
a journalist
fine. I mean,
gathering content for a story for possible dissemination.
sounds good to me.
I have the First Amendment right to be here. If I can see
that's
it,
not
if
actually
I
your
can see it,
First Amendment.
actually
right?
it is the member of the press. I have the right to film and disseminate information to the public.
No,
Information on this building, information on you guys. If you don't think so, you might want to look up some case law, bro.
I'm just saying, I
First
don't believe
Amendment
that falls
of
under
the
the
Alaska
First Amendment.
Constitution even says that.
But, okay. That's fine. I'm not here to argue over the amendments. I don't.
Well, he's
I'm not-
trying to
I don't think
demand
you're
my ID.
violating any of
He's
them.
trying to demand my ID, and I'm telling you that's not going to happen. If you guys are going to arrest
So
me,
here's the
if
thing.
you guys, I'm
Do you-
just,
Commer officer finally acknowledges the filmer is within his rights and that there is no lawful reason to demand ID, proving the original officer was wrong from the start. This is an important moment because it shows that even within the same department, levels of training and temperament vary dramatically. The filmer makes it clear he never sought confrontation, it came to him. And that's often the truth in First Amendment audits. The camera is neutral. The officer's reaction determines everything. Good officers de-escalate. Bad ones panic or provoke.
You
tell you
know,
right now.
Hold
if
on,
you guys
hold
are
on.
gonna
Hey,
arrest
hey,
me,
hey.
you guys go ahead and arrest me because I'm not
Can I
leaving
talk?
until I'm done. Go ahead.
Can I talk? So, I don't see any reason to identify you right now. Okay. However,
Go back to work, dude.
Dude, stop. Why are you talking to him?
Yeah,
Hey,
tyrant. You're
do you
dismissed.
see what you're doing? You're
Walk
trying to
the
rile
scene.
him up.
Oh, he just pissed me off.
Yeah, but you're riling him
How am I not
up.
supposed to be upset when he came out here demanding
You
my
can
ID
be
and everything
upset,
else?
but there's
Okay.
no reason. He's walking
Okay.
away.
Yeah, he
There's
is
no
walking
reason for
away.
you to
I
sit
have
out here
the
and
last
call him
word,
names.
because That's my prerogative.
So you have to have the last
Are
word.
you his
Sounds like
boss?
you're an instigator.
No, you guys are together. I'm an instigator, huh? Yeah, so you're one of those, aren't you?
What?
You're one of those. Why don't you just
The ending commentary highlights the real danger exposed in this encounter. Not physical incompetence, but emotional instability. A shaking, angry officer with a badge and gun poses a greater risk than any camera ever could. If a simple recording triggers fear, aggression, and unlawful threats, imagine the response during a real emergency. This is why civil awareness, rights education, and public transparency are vital. Citizens must know the law to protect themselves, and departments must remove unstable officers before they harm someone. Accountability is not optional, it's necessary.